In week one, the Chargers were dominating on the ground. But ever since then, they've been nowhere near as successful. One reason for that is because Austin Ekeler was gone. But now, even with him back, this ground game is still not revived. Corey Linsley, one of the best centers in the NFL, has not played since week 3, and he's not likely to be back anytime soon. That is a huge loss for this team, especially with that ground game. But even with Corey Linsley on the field, the Chargers could not run the ball in weeks 2 and 3 very well. So if it's not Austin Ekeler, and if it's not Corey Linsley, then what exactly is it? Well, I'm going to pull up the film so we can see exactly what is going on. And while I pull up this film, make sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this content. First, let me show you week 1 against the Dolphins. The good stuff. Now watch Tre Pipkins and Jamaree Salyer on this play. Jamaree is going to take on this defensive tackle with the help of Corey Linsley, and Tre Pipkins is taking on Christian Wilkins in this one-on-one. Donald Parham now is taking on this linebacker. Freeze frame right here. This is beautiful blocking. Everyone's got a hand on their man, and they're not letting it go at all. Leaves this huge hole between Tre Pipkins and Jamaree Salyer. Jamaree is whooping this defensive tackle, and Tre Pipkins one-on-one against Christian Wilkins. He won that matchup. Austin Ekeler one-on-one against the safety made him miss. Stiff arm on Javon Holland, and you just run down the field. This was a 50-yard pickup for Austin Ekeler because of the right side of this offensive line, and Donald Parham, the tight end, picking up some really nice blocks. Now we're in the red zone, and this is beautiful blocking, man. We have Foster Sarell and Gerald Everett on the right side of this line of scrimmage. Tre Pipkins, he's just going to crash into Christian Wilkins, and Jamaree Salyer is going to pull from that guard spot, get out in front to the cornerback. Tre McKitty is our fullback, take on this man, and Austin Ekeler just cut back right behind him. This is beautiful blocking by everyone on this play, man. Check out Gerald Everett taking on this defensive lineman, Foster Sarell taking on that one. This is just a beautiful blocking effort by everyone on this offensive line and the fullbacks, Tre McKitty and Gerald Everett. And even, where the heck is Foster Sarell at? Is he right here? That is him. Now, this is a beautiful designed cutback run. We're going to have both of our guards pulling. You see Zion and Jamaree pulling on this play. We have the center, Corey Linsley, sealing off this side. Rashawn Slater just letting this man go because we want everyone to think we're going down here, but really, boom, we're cutting back so Tre Pipkins can pick up that linebacker. And Stone Smartt, look at him down the field in the second level, taking away Andrew Van Ginkel. And this is just a big run for Joshua Kelley because of those tight ends blocking and those guards getting out in space really well. Selling that this play is going to go all the way towards this left side. Also, Tre Pipkins, shout out to him, getting to that second level, taking away a linebacker. This is a great job of realizing who is the best defensive player on the field. It's Christian Wilkins for the Dolphins. He's the defensive lineman. Jamaree Salyer and Gerald Everett, boom, crack back into him. Jamaree Salyer sealing off this side of the field so he can't get to the running back. And then also check out the double team block by Zion Johnson and Corey Linsley right here on Raekwon Davis. And then Zion gets that second level, takes away the linebacker. Look at the hole, man. Look at the hole that has been created. We have not seen that kind of hole in the offensive line since week 1, and they did it consistently in this game. Now that is the Chargers at full health, running the football and asserting their dominance against the Dolphins, man. And even with that 200-yard rushing performance that the Chargers had, the Dolphins are the 3rd best graded run defense in the NFL by PFF, and their defense as a whole is graded as the 6th best. So the Chargers weren't playing a bunch of bums here, man. They were imposing their will on a very good team. But now the Chargers can't do that because they just simply are not blocking as well as they used to. And yes, the loss of Corey Linsley and the loss of Austin Ekeler for a while there really affected this run game. I don't know if Austin Ekeler is 100%. You're going to see why in this video. But also the loss of Corey Linsley is not the sole reason. And let me show you why. So here we are in the Raiders game, and Maxx Crosby is the best player on the Raiders, maybe the best edge defender in the league, man. He's right up there with Myles Garrett. We got 3 tight ends right here. Tre McKitty just gets swiped down to the ground, and then he's going to run right into Jamaree Salyer, take him out of this play, and Gerald Everett now has to try and take on Maxx Crosby to not allow him to just go straight into this backfield. So he took away Tre McKitty, Gerald Everett, and Jamaree Salyer on this one play. Frees up number 90. That is Jerry freaking Tillery making that play. I mean, he didn't even make the play, man. Look, he missed the tackle, but he's in position to make the play. That's the point. 3 guys on 1 player, and you still are just getting worked. And now look at the interior of our offensive line. Zion Johnson and Will Clapp. They're just going to get pushed way back here. And Joshua Kelley wants to go up here. That's where this play is designed. You can see Gerald Everett trying to get that seal-off block on the linebacker. And if Zion and Will Clapp were able to make a hole, then you can see there's a lane right here for him to go through. Keenan Allen picks up one of these defensive backs. And this could be like a 10-yard gain, but he has to cut it back right into Max Crosby and these 2 other Raiders defenders. Man, he's got no shot. Here's that same kind of play. We have this guard, Jamaree, and then the tight end, Gerald Everett, pulling to this left side. And you can see Tre McKitty also. He's trying to get this crackback block on this defensive lineman. And I think that's supposed to free up Zion Johnson going to the second level and take on Divine Diablo. But anyways, Jamaree Salyer pulling right here. He's trying to take off this very outside guy. And then Gerald Everett trying to take on this man. And you can see he doesn't even get a hand on him. And that's just a big TFL on Joshua Kelley, man. He had like no shot. And also, look at Will Clapp, because he is doing his job right here. This is like exactly what Corey Linsley would be doing. He's just taking on that man on that little seal block. Play's not really even going towards him. But look, the loss of Corey Linsley isn't the only reason that this team is not running the ball well. Okay, man. Here's 2 more from the Raiders game. I know it's just so much from the Raiders game, but we have Gerald Everett. I think this is Tre McKitty, and then Stone Smartt right here. These are our 3 tight ends. Tre McKitty getting the block right there. And then where's Zion Johnson working on this man? Check out Zion. Just gets thrown to the ground, and Tre McKitty can't take on that block. This is just bad blocking by your guard and tight end. Joshua Kelley's got no chance here. Now let me take this to this next play, and you're going to see Zion pulling with Gerald Everett also pulling to this side. We see this often, and Isaac Rochelle is going to throw away Zion, and then Divine Diablo's right here for the tackle, as well as the man who just completely he just threw Zion away. Now here's the Chiefs game that just happened. Donald Parham right here. He's just going to try to take on this edge player, and he just gets beat to the spot. And that's, again, no shot for the running back on this play. What do you expect him to do? This man is just right there for him, and there's a big hole. If Donald Parham can clear and block this guy, that's like a 10-yard gain if he's not there. Here's that Darius Davis end around. Oh my gosh, look at Trey Pipkins. He's just going to go right towards the second level, take on this linebacker, and he just misses him. And now check out why that is so crucial to this play. Darius Davis makes the safety miss. If this linebacker's being blocked by Trey Pipkins right here in this area, Darius Davis can hit full speed and go maybe even past this safety right here. That could have been a touchdown. It would have at least resulted in like 20 more yards if you take that Chiefs defender out of this play. Woo! Again, man, we are so close to getting these really big running plays off. We have our center, Will Clapp, and left tackle, Rashawn Slater, pulling out to this side. And you can see Gerald Everett is taking on this man one-on-one. He loses that battle, and because of that, you can see Rashawn Slater takes out this man. Will Clapp takes out that man. If Gerald Everett held on to this block, this is a touchdown for Austin Ekeler. But instead, look at this. It looks like he kind of got hurt on this play. I think he was like grabbing at his ankle after this one. I don't think he's 100% still. And then here's one that Austin Ekeler just missed. We have Gerald Everett going to this side, Stone Smartt to this side as well, taking on that block. And now we have Stone Smartt as our lead blocker to this outside. Don't go towards the inside here. Cut it back. And look, with Stone Smartt out in front, he would have taken on this man. That's another touchdown if you take this to the outside. It's just bad vision on this play by Austin Ekeler, man. You know what else would help out the run game a lot? If we have Justin Herbert pull this one back and then run it with Stone Smartt as your lead blocker. Look, everyone crashed on this play except this man, but you would have been blocked by Joshua Palmer right here, buddy, and then Stone Smartt out in front. This could have been a huge gain if Justin Herbert tucks this one. And then also on this play, if he tucked this one, pulled it back, and then threw this screen pass right here, this man is committing to the run. You would have had a 3-on-2 and then the safety trying to come down, but you would have already gotten the first down at that point. He needs to tuck some of these plays more than he's doing right now. But it's not all bad. Let's leave this one on a good note. We have Rashawn Slater, Gerald Everett right here. Great block by Rashawn Slater off this side. And then Gerald Everett, boom, cracking that linebacker. Look at Joshua Palmer, too, taking the cornerback out of the play. One-on-one matchup with this player. That's exactly what we want. Make a miss and then run all the way down the field for a touchdown. This was great blocking and a great run by Joshua Kelley. Really good play. That's what I want to see more of. So it is totally possible for the Chargers to revitalize their running game. They just need to put it all together, and they're so close to doing it. Even in the passing game, man, they just got to put it all together. And you can see what I'm talking about in this video when I specifically go over Justin Herbert's film against the Chiefs.